it's so multi-layered, and that's why it's such a beautiful social work question. Um, there's a thing that I do with people. It's you know those concentric circles. Um, so if you put yourself in the middle of that, it's the smallest circle right in the middle, and that is your inner circle. And if you think about like who is your community outside of that, and how that how you fit inside the greater, the person and environment. Um, I think that in that is probably the greatest thing that we could give to any athlete is to make sure that there's a community around them that supports them, that loves them, whether we're winning, we're losing, we're, we've got the skill, we don't have the skill, our heart's in it, our heart's not in it. Um, and that's the most important part is that I always am like, who's around you that's hearing your story and loves you anyway? Are you feeling that? Are you getting that?
Thank you for that. And then, so my second question is, can you tell me more about your blog, Athlete Eliminated, and like what are your like topics do you often cover?
Mm. So Athlete Illuminated is it's basically it's written for the athlete community by an athlete, and honestly it started as like just things that I was curious about that I wish somebody had shared with me when I was younger. It has now morphed into things that have come up in sessions with people, things that I've noticed as I've gone out to do, I have the workshops that I do as well, so even people that have come up and asked me questions, or parents that have given me a call and asked for things. So I try to just to answer those questions or bring up those kinds of themes and write about that for people.
So it's a for athletes by athletes kind of situation.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
And so for my final question, as you said more like in your intro, I just wanted to like get more information about it. What led you to specialize in working with athletes at such a high performance?
I mean, to be honest, I work with athletes who are, I mean, I guess most of them are pretty high performing. That was by accident, to be honest. I'll work with any. I don't care if your heart's in it and you want to work on it. I'm here for it. It just happens to be that they tend to all be high performing. Yeah, but some of them are like it's like I think my youngest right now is on the verge of being 14 and is an incredible athlete, to a professional athletes as well. And as much as I love working with athletes for sure, but as of recent, like my heart has been in, and it's kind of going back to is the clinician training and working with coaches. Because I mean, coaches, this is our generation. We did not have the space to talk about our thoughts and feelings and what we've gone through when we were athletes. And so we are hoping to bring this trauma informed care to athletes today. But, coaches themselves, they are not necessarily equipped or been ever given space. So they don't know what to do with it necessarily. And I do get quite a few coaches that are like, I don't want to say the wrong thing, or where's that line between coddling versus like being compassionate and trauma informed? They have lots of questions like that. And I said, the fact that you're grappling with that goes to show what a great coach that you are and you mean to be. There's a lot of really great stuff that's happening right now as well.
Right.